Okay, I want to go over your book questions. Number 1, a force sets an object in motion. When force is multiplied by time of its application, we call the quantity impulse, which changes the momentum of the object. What do we call the quantity force times distance? Well, that is work. And what quantity does it change? Well, that changes energy. Number 2, work is required to lift the barbell. How many times more work is required to lift the barbell 3 times as high? That's just 3 times as much. Number 3, which requires more work, lifting a 10 kilogram load a vertical distance of 2 meters or a 5 kilogram load a distance of 4 meters? It's both the same. It would be 200 newtons or 200 joules for each case. Number 4, excuse me, how many joules of work are done on an object when a force of 100 newtons pushes it a distance 10 meters? So 10 times 10, force times distance gives you 100 newton meters or 100 joules. Number 5, how much power is required to do 100 joules of work in a time of 0.5 seconds? That is 200 watts. And how much power is required to do the same amount of work in 1 second? Well, that is 100 watts. Number 6, what are the 2 main forms of mechanical energy? That is potential energy and kinetic energy. Number 7, if you do 100 joules of work to elevate a bucket of water, what is its gravitational potential energy relative to its starting position? So that's A, and that is 100 joules. B, what would the gravitational potential energy be if it were raised twice as high? That would be 200 joules. Number 8, a boulder is raised above the ground so that its potential energy relative to the ground is 200 joules. Then it is dropped. What is its kinetic energy just before it hits the ground? It's going to have 200 joules of kinetic energy. Number 9, suppose you know the amount of work the brakes of a car must do to stop at a given speed. How much work must they do to stop a car that is moving 4 times as fast? Okay, we're going to get into this one. If you got this one, good. If not, don't stress out too much. It's actually 16 times the work. Okay, and that's because kinetic energy has the velocity squared. How will the stopping distances compare? It will also be 16 times as much. Number 10. Let's see. How does the speed affect friction between the road and a skidding tire? It doesn't. Number 11. What would the kinetic energy of an arrow be having a potential energy, of 50 joules after it's shot from the bow? It will be 50 joules. Number 12, what does it mean to say that in any system the total amount of energy score stays the same? It means that energy is conserved. The total amount stays the same. Energy is conserved. 13, in what sense is the energy from coal really solar energy? Well, the coal is made from plants which originally got their energy from the sun. 29, you were ranking a roller coaster. So 29, for A, you have D, B, C, E, A. For B, you also have D, B, C, E, A. And for C, you have A, E, C, B, D. And that is it for your book questions. So this is the one you were doing there. So congratulations if you got them all correct or almost all of them, and we'll see you later.